Rosario Llarena Quilon's family tree. Rosario was married to Marcos Elfelan Quilon. They were blessed with six children, namely Lydia, Wilma, Antonio, Domingo, Rudy, and Eva Mar Quilon. They are all married. Lydia was married to Antonio Paces. Wilma is married to Percival Divina Gracia. Antonio was married to Bernice Borlasa. Domingo was married to Seferina Sobremonte. Rudy is married to Carolyn Piel. And Eva Mar is married to Angel Velasco. All marriages were blessed with children. For Auntie Lid, she had two kids, Angeli and Geronimo Paces. For Auntie Wilma, she had four kids, John, Jin, Dawn, and Carla Divina Gracia. For Papa Antonio, he had three girls, Jasmine, Nerissa, and January Quilon. For Uncle Ding, he had five girls, Irene, Grace, Diane, Donna, and Nicole Quilon. For Uncle Rudy, he had two boys, Jonathan and Jeremy Quilon. And for Auntie Evie, an only son, Aaron James Velasco. A brief background: Aunt Lyd was a successful physician in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada for 37 years. Her husband was a successful businessman. Both have passed on several years ago. Unfortunately, Geronimo, the teenager brother, have passed on as well. Manang's family is survived by Angeli, who is a successful lawyer and a legal counsel at the Canadian University in Dubai. She has an 8-year-old daughter named Llarena. However, another unfortunate event happened recently. Angeli's husband died last March due to heart attack at the age of 41. He was a successful lawyer and a writer in a Montreal Tribune newspaper. The second child is Aunt Wilma. Aunt Wilma and her family migrated in San Diego, California in 1981. Auntie was a training specialist in the civilian personnel office, while Tito Percy was a senior project design engineer. Their four children were all born in the Philippines and have been blessed with 11 grandchildren. John, her eldest, is a dental assistant specializing in implants. Married Kim Berry, who is a physician assistant in Scripps Hospital. They have three kids. Madison, 13, Taylor and Riley are twins, 10 years old. Second child Gigi is a registered nurse, was married to Danny Farrell, director of Vaughn's Supermarket in Eastlake. They have three kids, namely Ariel, 23 years old, with Bachelor of Science degree in math, Jake taking BS in pharmacy, and Ash is 15 years old in her 10th grade. Third child, Dawn, is a cyber security specialist and IT engineer of San Diego Gas Company. He is married to Jade Lupando, a registered nurse and manager at Together We Grow, a facility for well and disabled children. They have kids. Janea is in 10th grade and Junior 8th grade. Fourth child, Carla. She is a single parent and working as a security officer at Sharp Hospital. She has three kids, namely Alyssa, 18, Ariana, 10, and Kiara, 4 years old. Moving on to the third sibling. Antonio Quilon was an employee of PLDT Company, married to Bernice Borlasa, who was a midwife nurse at Makati Infirmary Hospital. They had three girls, Jasmine, Nerissa, and January. Jasmine was a music conservatory graduate at St. Scholastica's College and currently running her own music studio. She's married to a businessman, farmer Raul Camo. Nerissa studied at St. Scholastica's College, Manila, and pursued her career as flight stewardess at the Philippine Airlines. She's been with Paul for 22 years now. She has a 13-year-old daughter named Audrey, studying at the La Salle Sobel. January studied at St. Scholastica's College, Manila, and took music production at La Salle Benilde. She is currently employed at Year One Entertainment, an electronic sport gaming company. Antonio passed on in August of 2010 and Bernice passed on in July of 2021. The fourth-child Uncle Ding worked at Together We Grow. He was married to Bebot, who also worked at the same company. They had five girls, Irene, Grace, Diane, Donna, and Nicole. He is the grandfather of Kenneth, Natalie, and Samantha. The fifth child, Uncle Rudy, he was a senior electrical engineer of the U.S. Naval Facility Command in San Diego is married to Auntie Carol, who was a legal secretary from the city attorney of San Diego. They have two sons. Jonathan is an inspector at the city of San Diego, married to Alexis Crawford, a registered nurse at La Jolla Hospital. They have a 3-year-old daughter fondly called Sophia. Jeremy is in the U.S. Navy and currently on tour of duty in Okinawa, Japan. He completed his biochemistry degree at San State University. And last but not the least, Auntie Evie, who lives in Canada for almost 56 years now. She's married to Angel Velasco, who works as a machinist on Boeing Canada and has a job in Costco. They have a son named AJ Aaron James Velasco, who is a registered nurse, but after working in hospital for 2 years, he quit and pursued his dream and passion for dancing. He is currently a dance instructor and a choreographer.